Breathing heavily, Jonas. I hope I'm not interrupting you. I've had a huge question circling my mind that won't give me any peace. I really need to understand the story of Joseph better.
Smiling as he looks up. You're not interrupting at all, Helen. In fact, I was just reading about him. What part is confusing you?
It's not just one part. Joseph's life seems completely unfair to me. First of all, why did his brothers hate him so much just because their father loved him? I mean, when they threw him into a pit saying, "Let's kill him," where was God then?
Helen, God works even in the silence. His brothers were jealous, and Joseph's dreams only made that jealousy worse. But look closely. When they plotted to kill him, first Reuben and then Judah influenced them to change their minds. He didn't die in that pit. Instead, he was sold into slavery. This was the first step of the ladder.
A ladder? How can slavery be a ladder? He was taken to Egypt and sold to Potiphar's house. Okay, even there, while he was serving faithfully, Potiphar's wife falsely accused him. He was thrown into prison for something he didn't do. To me, that looks like a downfall, not progress.
You're right. In human eyes, it is a downfall. But if Joseph hadn't gone to prison, where would he have met Pharaoh's inner circle, the cupbearer and the baker? Even in prison, the Bible says God gave him favor. Joseph didn't grumble in his hardship. Instead, he continued to serve faithfully.
Okay, but he was forgotten in prison for 2 years. After the cupbearer got out, he forgot all about Joseph. Do you really think Joseph didn't lose hope during all that time?
As a human, he likely felt moments of despair. However, God's timing is perfect. Joseph had to ripen in that prison until the moment Pharaoh had that terrifying dream. When Pharaoh was troubled, the cupbearer finally remembered Joseph. Joseph didn't leave prison for a small job. He left to save the world from famine.
Taking notes, I'm starting to see the big picture now. You mean, his brothers thought they sold him, and Potiphar thought he imprisoned him, but in reality, God was pushing Joseph forward.
Exactly. Do you know what Joseph himself told his brothers later? He said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Genesis 50:20. His kingship wasn't about a thirst for power. It was a responsibility to save lives.
That is incredible. It means Joseph's heart didn't turn bitter despite everything he suffered. When he became ruler and met his brothers, he didn't seek revenge. In fact, he wept for them.
That is the most important point, Helen. True kingship begins with mastering one's own heart. Joseph used his suffering as a school. It teaches us today that when we face trials, instead of asking, "Where is God?" we should ask, "What is God preparing me for?"
With a smile, thank you so much, Jonas. My perspective on Joseph has completely changed now. I realize that trouble isn't a defeat, it's a preparation for a new chapter.
I'm glad, Helen. Next time, I'd love to discuss how Joseph is a beautiful type or symbol of Jesus Christ.
Okay, Jonas. My question has been answered. If you have any Bible questions you'd like answered as well, please leave them in the comments section, and we will make a video for you. Until then, may grace and peace be multiplied to you. Bye bye, students.